helicopter?
Okay, I'll tell you, okay, yes, I do. Well, I fly in a lot of helicopters, but okay, I'll tell you a funny story if you really want it, real quick, okay? So I have 10 hours in a Bell 47. So if you've ever seen MASH, you know, the bubble helicopter?
Oh, yeah.
So actually, Pylon, I was gonna add my helicopter rating on to my other ratings. After 10 hours, the instructor patted me on the shoulder and said, Jay, some people just aren't meant to be dual rated. I'll never forget it. Now, I was in my 20s then, but I have a picture of him. I found it the other day, and I'm landing, and his eyes look like Bugs Bunny. I got my Ray-Bans on, so you can't see. On a helicopter, you sit on the opposite side as the pilot, right? And you could tell he's in fear of his life. I could do everything in a helicopter, but when I came in to land, you didn't want to be within 300 feet of me, but because I couldn't get in ground effect and hover. But I could do it at 300 feet in the air.
Wow.
So anyway, yeah.
Stick to flying planes.
But I do fly in a lot of helicopters, and now that I'm older and more mature, I think I could do it.
You can pick it up again. We have faith in you, Jay. By the way, we're going to jump right into another multicolored gemstone necklace. This one also, I promised you some very special sales for the end of our presentation. This is now the lowest price we've ever offered.
And this
just
so
isn't
crazy.
Any necklace. This is a trip around the world.
Literally around the world.
Right? 9 gemstones, 5 countries.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like literally you got Vietnam, Indonesia, I see China here, I see Africa here, I might even be a Madagascar here, I'm not really sure. But from what I can tell, okay, so I know you've got blue lace agate.
Give you a quick list?
You've got blue lace agate, you've got midnight chalcedony, you've got ruby rhodonite, there's purple quartz, there's purple seaweed, which is a name that I came up with, that's a long story. You got koi phosphates, that's from Vietnam. And then you've got the ginger flower, and that's from Indonesia. And you've got also lilac quartz in there that I see too. So funny enough, you know, last night we had the last of our rainbow calsilica. We had, after not having it for 2 years, we found 4 buckets of it. We did something that sold. But the reason I'm telling you that is these are the kind of designs that we came up with to fill that void. Everybody just wants that multicolor look, and that's why we do this. Now, I will tell you, these are all natural materials. Even for us to do it as the manufacturer, and we come in at under $100 on something like this, on this size, and these are all natural rough materials. They're all made from scratch. To do that is the only reason that we can do that is because we're the manufacturers, and also we're buying directly from the mines. We're buying directly from everybody. There are no middle people in most cases. I mean, if they are, they're very, very limited. So to be able to do it for the regular price of that, but to get this for this is just crazy. And again, these are all natural materials.
Wow.
You've got over 8 materials that I can see, maybe 9.
Let me just hold this up
you've
to
got
my
at least 4 different countries here.
Just to show the size. I know we're just about out of time, but just so you can see how big.
Look at this, and these are all
next strand.
Do you see these are all custom cut? If you see even the beads here on set,
they have some little fun angles to them.
They're angled, and that's all. That's not done on a machine. There is no machine that will make that. That all has to be done by hand. All of these are cut by hand. We bring them down. You know, they'll cube them out. They'll bring them down and cut them into like squares, and then from there, the lapidaries, that's all cut by hand. They cut it on a diamond lap wheel. Isn't that amazing?
This necklace goes with everything in your wardrobe. It goes with your pinks, it goes with your purples, it goes with your blues and browns and greens and yellows, not to mention black, gray, and white, and denim. A really incredible necklace at one of the most affordable prices. We're offering on any necklace across this entire collection. Get it home for less than $14. However, we just took this markdown, so don't wait. I know there's a lot of savvy shoppers out there. $30 off today. Linda says, I love J. King jewelry. Every time he's on, I love to listen to the history of the stones. And she has a very large collection. Anna says she's buying J. King in bulk, and she's wondering if she gets better shipping rates if she buys J. King in bulk. That's a very good question.
That is
Anna,
a good question.
Let me work on that for you. Okay, but I think you're just going to be so thrilled. You can't find these anywhere.
I usually hate these still shots, but I love that. Okay, because that really does show it. You know, where it really is unique. It's different. And I see too, the 5th country is Afghanistan, because you have lapis in there.
Yeah, there you go. 9 different gemstones, 5 different countries: China, South Africa, Indonesia, Vietnam, Afghanistan.